Hello everyone, welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West, where we have the mopper, from the last stream. We have the words. Words are fun. I like them. I use them very well though. Last stream we finished off the main story quest. We didn't hand it in because I was having that audio bug, and I wanted to listen to the lore being expedited to me. So we left it on a cliffhanger, and that cliffhanger will now be finished today. And then we shall head to the southeastern corner of the big map, and we can carry on the game. Immediately, it sounds like I am not having a problem. So, just to make sure, we'll do this quest first. Blood for blood. So then if it's fine after doing this quest, then it's fine.
There she is. We should ask her. Champion, I fear we must lean on your strength and generosity again.
Why were you coming in here to bitch slap me?
Just tell it to her straight up.
What? Why? What have I done that warrants a bitch slap? Is it something I've said? I've given you. It is Friday. Oh, shit. I actually genuinely forgot. Yeah, that is a good thing. I do apologize. I completely forgot about Final Fantasy. Yeah. I'm not even going to be like, oh yeah, I meant to do that subconsciously. I just genuinely 100% forgot. I'm so sorry. I mean, the thing is, as soon as I went live, all you just needed to do was DM me on Discord, and I can go, right, Final Fantasy stream, impromptu. Oh. I mean, I sort of expected not many people to be doing Heidelin, considering that the new one's out. So why would people be running Heidelin? I wanted to run Heidelin. So what, are you planning on doing the schedule now for Saturday instead? I mean, I can make Saturdays. But I don't think we'll be getting into Heidelin for a little while now, because Senior X is out. So... But yeah, anyway, Jim. Forewarning now, that I'm doing one side quest and we're seeing more story, so just be prepared. But I do really apologise. Because I did just 100% forget. It's like I wasn't even, you sat there sometimes thinking, there's something I'm meant to be doing. Didn't even have that. Alright, Jim. Well, thank you for refraining from the bitch slap. I needed to not have that today. That would have been nice, yes. Thank you. Alright then, resuming the cutscene in 3, 2, 1.
Becca, the tribe needs the arena. She's our only hope to getting it open again.
You need the arena? But the cool route's over.
That's true, but we also use the arena to boost the tribe's morale.
We use it for training. Herd in machines so our soldiers can experience the glory of the kill in a controlled setting.
Which, of course, boosts morale. But Chief Hikaru won't let us reopen the arena until the ballista protecting the field is repaired.
We need it in case a machine runs amok, and it was damaged during the cool route. The parts we need aren't easy to find.
I get it. You need me to hunt down some machines and grab the parts.
We'd ask someone else, but every squad in the Grove is on alert. But the task is not without compensation, right, Lala?
Of course. Once the arena is open again, I would be honored to invite you to compete.
Ooh.
A wide variety of machines will be available.
And I will award you prizes for victory. Not just from the arena, but also for medals won at hunting grounds. You'll be able to trade them for some of the tribe's very best gear.
To fix the ballista, we'll need a sinew from a rollerback, along with some bristleback tusks. Both kinds of machines have been spotted near a campfire to the southeast. When you're done, bring the parts to me at the maw of the arena, on the northeast side of the grove.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
One more thing. If you're going back into the wilds, I have another duty tied to our soldiers' morale. A regrettable one. Every Tenakth soldier carries a tag carved with their squad symbol. Rebels have been hoarding the tags of the soldiers they kill. You might find such tags at any enemy outpost. If you do, bring them to me. I'll make sure they're returned to the soldier squad mates and loved ones. Having confirmation sometimes soothes their grief. And there are bounties involved, if that matters to you.
I've already found some of those tags.
I don't have anything to pay you with here. Bring them to me at the Maw of the Arena when you can.
Thank you, Champion. And please don't forget the parts for the Ballista.
That lady is now one of my favourite NPCs, because she has everything I need from everything I've been collecting. But no, it seems that the bug that I had has been resolved, and I think I have a long-term solution. Well, it's not long-term, I still have to mess around. But no, that's really good now that we've sorted that. I've got somewhere to hand in my tags, and I've got somewhere to hand in my other thing, which I forgot what she was talking about already. So, I'm just going to go and do the main quest, so then we can get back to the adventuring once all the expositing is out of the way. But, you know, it's not like it's an inconvenience. I am genuinely interested. But I like the sound of that arena. She has everything. See, the thing is, if she's got the rewards from the hunting grounds, I'm hoping she's got a really good bow. But yeah, so we're going to hand in this main mission, and then we will continue on with our side quest before we go after Poseidon. So just to clarify, this is a YouTube disclaimer tale, so it's going to sound really weird. But when I streamed this game, it was brand new, so like at this point it's not even a month old, just shy of. So some of the chat have been wanting to interact but not see the story, so I've been giving them fair warning before I start the game up.
Yeah, like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Errand. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back.
I can relate.
Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
I love Erin. She's brilliant.
Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
I am, like, absolutely loving the fact that we have a base and they are willing to help.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
More importantly, Erend is here.
Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
Maybe you can find the recipe?
I think it was just flat bread. With cheese. And some sauce.
I like it already.
Talking about pizza!
Hey,
I just love the fact that this is a thing.
a nice place.
It's just the base.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right.
I love how he's here, meaning Meridian does not have a captain of the Vanguard.
I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tanakh rebels, and it also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
Erend is like one of the best characters. He's just such a cool dude.
So Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
I just love that Aloy is setting up her own base of operations and everyone who wants to help is here.
I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah.
She's so awkward, though.
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both.
With the time frame that you left to play Dark Souls, you absolutely made the right choice. As annoying as it will be that you still won't have finished it in the same time you've played it, you'll really benefit, and you'll also be a bit braver to explore.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tanakh rebels. They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Carja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Carja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tanakh?
Pretty much.
Well, that's just great.
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them.
Well, I could have the Vanguard check Chain Scrape and Barren Light, in case they're moving any supplies through there. But if they are, I'll bet they're being careful about it.
Yeah. And they have focuses, too. Makes it easier for them to evade guards and patrols.
Hold on. Way back, when we first met, you came looking for me in Meridian because you detected Olin's focus with yours, right? So does that mean that if I go back to the Daunt with this...
You could scan for other focuses.
And if an Oseram is wearing one of these, they'd have to be a part of that Prometheus group.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been known to have those once in a while.
Just let me know if you find anything.
You got it.
Oh, I love him. He's so cool.
Let me know if you find any Sons of Prometheus in the Daunt. I'll keep scouting those rebel camps.
Be careful.
I'm telling you, the old ones put blades on their feet and...
Danced on ice.
That doesn't sound safe.
Does sound fun, though.
Doesn't sound safe. That's all he's worried about, not the fact that we're fighting machines with bows and arrows, but no, that's not safe.
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
I'm telling you now, like, if they make it so there's, like, battles later in the game, which is, like, difficult, and you can literally just do a rally call by setting off like an SOS, and they all come running to help. That's going to be awesome.
Got it. Thanks, Varl.
I mean, I'm not going to be disappointed if they don't, because again, the game's meant to be done with on your own, and the only allies you get are those that are part of the quest. But that would be cool if I could just like set off an SOS, be like, "Help me take down this Thunderjaw," just see Eren run at it and just smash it down with a hammer.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second, I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tenakth and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready.
But this is what I mean, like, I wanted to make sure I could hear all this instead of just going into it without the audio being right, because it's interesting just listening to what they have to say.
How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
How's, training with Zoe?
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
So it makes me think, like, they can't read English, but they can. Are they actually speaking English? Like, I know the game is just for our benefit, like, they speak Spanish or German or Swedish or whatever, but it's like, are they, if you were to listen to them from outside, without the game, without any translation, would they be speaking a random language?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
I wonder how they haven't found us yet.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Eren stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
I love how many references they make to everything that we did in the last game, like the music that we found in the, from the Junkyard Band.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
Damn right I did.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
It's just it's like, he's lovely, but he's really loud, but he's lovely.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Right, I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then.
She went the last 5 minutes at a heavy metal concert.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest.
Ooh.
Take what you need.
Oh wow, they actually like. Is this a daily thing? That's really cool.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodation.
I see.
So
She talks a lot. You would too, if you knew everything there is to know about everything.
She can also crank out a whole army of machines to kick your sorry behind once she's fixed.
Well, I guess I just better stay on her good side then.
hello.
Aloy,
It's good to see you.
He smiled. Did you see
Guessing
that?
You've got a lot of questions.
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place, Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then.
I really liked this. This is like the best thing. Soothing candles, not just candles, soothing candles. We're actually building our own team, and I love it.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself. Even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
Oh, I really want to go and kill Chakotay. Can we go do it? He's a dick.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
I wonder, like, because their aim is to, like, glide into battle majestically. Like, how long would it have took for them to invent, like, wings for the squads and things, or a wingsuit or something?
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
I like Utaro.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Yes.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
I want whatever this technology is that allows him to cut down the Zenith shield, I want him to have it on his sword.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see Utaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I'm mistaken.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the 10 walk with you.
I am so looking forward to building this team. It's such an interesting concept. It's like something they've really put in a bloody big thing here. Like, it's not just Aloy travelling on her own anymore. Now I can get a Skydrifter and I can get a Rollerback. Or this layer is Snapmore and Bellowback. Popcorn and yogurt. That sounds like something you could mix together for quite an effective tasting thingy-majigger. Ooh, what's that? Your stash. So, with the stuff they bring home, how do I know what they're collecting? Right, we're back at base where everything's cheaper and I've got access to all my supplies. Let's restock all my ammo. But I am actually really excited to see who else we're going to be meeting as we travel the world to add to my group. Because it's such a diverse, like, selection of characters. It's not just, oh, they're all Nora. We've got one of every tribe here. We're all hearing rumours about each other and how their effectiveness in their own views and everything. I don't think there's any tribe that we've met. Well, we don't have a Karja. We have a Nora, Utaru, Tanak, and a Oseram. We don't have a Karja representative. Unless that's what the lady that's hunting that guy is about. She's the Karja representative. I just need to finish her quest line.
The 10 carried their visions with them.
I absolutely love this, just this, like the base. It's such a good idea. Oh, and in fact, that's unknown, and it's got a star on it. That means it's a collectible. That's a collectible hand-in point.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Ooh.
When you're ready, please merge ether
Gaia,
with me.
what is
Afterwards,
this?
I must discuss. It is a control console for a drone-based.
That's where I
energy
put the
system
drones.
Connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. I think I can reconnect some of them already.
Am I building the world
It
map
seems
here?
like there are more out there.
This is going to be cool.
Okay, data modules in.
I like this one.
Oh, that's amazing. It's literally just a snapshot of the outside. It is a poster. That's incredible. Oh my god, they've done some cool shit with this game. What about this one where I fought the Thunderjaw? I worked hard for this one. It's amazing how it's pretty much just a picture. That's so cool. I tell you, when we travel further west to the ruins of San Francisco, that is the drone I'm going to have on display.
I like this one.
That's beautiful. They've done so well with customization options and the storytelling. It's just, this is a brilliant game. That was a lot less dramatic than I was expecting, you know?
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates?
Coordinates?
Yep.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
And it wouldn't have anyone to do anything for her.
Either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
So I managed to get inside. There's a working cradle for
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
Maybe it's the passcode to get inside. I mean, a 3-button passcode for something as highly sensitive as Eleuthia, it seems a bit silly, but it's a possibility.
Alright, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine.
I'm looking forward
Go
to
grab
this
your thing.
mission.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
This is going to be a good mission. Finally, Aloy's allowed them to help. Oh, this is so exciting. It's a story mission though, isn't it? Wait. I have to do it. Okay.
Aloy, I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
So that means we're recruiting another member soon. If we've got another living area... What's the new one then? Is someone actually living in the bathroom, or is this just supplies?
Huh. The door's unlocked now. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's a virtual reality simulator. But more importantly, there's a secret.
There's data here. Another room. What for?
Switch to a private log? Okay, so... Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
There's a secret in here. Leslie doesn't mean that this room specifically is going to have a secret, but he's going to have more rooms like this. This is so interesting. I love how like something as simple as your base of operations is the is more than just another room or another building. It's actually got some real heart to it. With the people and the structures and everything.
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
This is my room.
Okay. The focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. But with a little time, I should be able to hack it. There. Got it.
Aloy. It seems you've recovered some property that doesn't belong to you.
Well, you're not surprised to see me? You know, after you tried to sell me out to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab?
Hardly. When I realized the lone hunters had been raiding Regala's camps, I knew you had escaped. Subtlety is not your strong suit. From now on, I suggest you stay away from rebel operations. You're meddling with something you don't understand.
What I understand, Silence, is that you've doled out machine overrides to dangerous people. and stoked up a tribal civil war. Again. I'm gonna put a stop to it.
Fine. Stubbornly blunder ahead as usual. Your efforts will only slow the inevitable. A warning, though. The sons of Prometheus are very tenacious, and they want your head. There's nothing I can do about that now.
Oh, I'm scared. What will I do without your protection?
You should be scared, Aloy. More than you realize. But I have better things to do than educate you. Best of luck flailing about in the fog of ignorance.
Ow!
I have a horrible feeling
These
silence
days,
is a mastermind.
I'm gonna shut that arrogant mouth of his. Permanently. But first I have to figure out why he's doing what he's doing.
He is up to
I've been carrying
something.
Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the subfunctions, defeat For Zenith, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud.
Yeah, Silence has done something incredibly stupid.
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
Could you imagine if Rost was still with
When
us?
Laurel found me after the Hades Proving Lab. I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. Wish he was here.
So do I. Rost was a really nice guy, and I miss him. I mean, we only met him for a couple of minutes at the start of the last game, but I still miss him. He was a cool dude. Yeah, so we're maxing out the Survivor tree next, and I think I'm moving on to Machine Master.
This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man.
Look at all those
I think he
arrows.
was really looking forward to going home. When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. But Vashav was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance.
I mean, the only thing that's stopping his vision of peace from working is Regala now. Once she is gone, that's pretty much it. We're done. The Tanakh have a chance at rebuilding and maybe joining the east side of the wall. This has been such an interesting thing again. Like, this is why I wanted to make sure I could hear the game properly. It's just such an interesting bit of lore to learn about.
Cooped up in here. There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
I tell you, I need to start aiming down more of the machine parts, even if I know I don't need them, just in case. A huge pile of arrows, there's still not enough. No, that wouldn't even bring down a
This
bloody
distress
borrower.
call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Plasma.
Vermin.
They took down whatever that thing is. This should be good.
What is that?
What the hell?
What the hell? They found a way. Highly unstable, but they found a way to break them.
Well, that takes the keg.
It's more than just a shock arrow, that one. That was an overload. We're bringing Mass Effect to the past.
Burl,
Mass Effect to the
see if there's
primitive.
anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith.
It's just how she's like, why? Before she got
There are
stabbed.
obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
Fought is a strong term. More attempted to not die.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down our shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
I tell you, if I can get something like that, so I can just fire a just pull a weapon out and just fire it, just for one shot in like Valor or something, I'd be so in.
One of the sons of Prometheus. The one's working for Silence.
Of course it is.
Looks like his focus was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. To wherever Silence is hiding out, probably.
Stylens is obviously got a grudge against the Zeniths, I guess. Or that was literally just a test fire. Just see if it would work.
Our weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
So that must have been literally just plasma. Just a different form of plasma. I mean, it was a blue lightning, but it definitely wasn't a shock. Ravager. Why didn't they take the gun off? The Specter, that's his name.
The Specter had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
A Zenith and a freaky machine. I need a drink.
So maybe she is here. Does that mean that with her being here, the Zenith know where they are? Like we do?
Have a look around. I'll wait here.
Why not? Oh, what's this up here? Yeah, I'm very much into taking down Far Zenith in any of their capacities. I think we're about to have a battle up here. Because that's a lot of materials and a lot of bushes. So they've dug, like, if Eleuthia is buried deep inside a mountain without easy access.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area?
So Far Zenith, us, and Silence is working in...
I better get back to Erend.
Is all working against each other. It's an arms race then. All three of us are working to get Gaia's sub.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon.
Silence activated it to draw the Zenith here so he could kill them.
Personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Osram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
But what did they have that could dig such a perfect hole? Was that the Specter, or was that something else?
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Oh, I love the fact that she's being a proper leader. Instead of just, oh yeah, I don't need your help.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
Bloody hell, dug straight through
You
the
said the
vicinity.
Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Most likely. Because this thing dug straight... This wasn't a thing, this was a weapon. The fact it stopped dead halfway down. Like, it literally opened access to here, then stopped. That tells me that's weapon, not machine. Because machine wouldn't have stopped so abruptly, it would have broken the cavern wall.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
But this was... Eleuthia was the cradle, wasn't it? Where they were born. Huh? Oh. No.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
Zenith were here first. Sent the sent the signal for the others, which then turned into a distress because of the attacking Sons of Prometheus. Defends herself, lost. That's the theory.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
This is if Eleuthia was here, this is absolutely an arms race. It will be the first person to take control of Hephaestus.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
Wouldn't speak too soon, we're only in like the third room. I'm actually trying to run low on healing items, I've only got 146 spare. That's a Val.
Ectogenic chambers. like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
What were they for?
Remember when I told you I was made, not born?
All this stuff.
This is how.
Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Satellite imaging?
That sounds about right.
The fact that still kind of worked.
This place keeps on going. We better check in that room.
So with this being another cradle facility, this would have been another big point in humanity's revival. Oh my god.
This place is huge.
This is a boss room if I've ever seen one.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
This is definitely a boss room if I've ever seen one.
How is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zenith, the Focus, it's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the dawn and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Yeah, this is the boss room, absolutely. There's too much, like, navigation.
The control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Or they have to make a new Aloy every time. Like the ones they have are sort of knockoff clones. They don't have like a long lifespan.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right.
Nothing.
I should check the log.
See, I knew it. It had something to do with a key code. Oh, I've got a holo card game. So does that mean that I've got the I've got that accessible at some point? So someone's going to want those ornaments at some point, aren't they? I've forgotten what the code was already. Yeah, when one dies, the other one just takes over. It's an extra life in combat now. I knew I needed to remember that number and I didn't. I was going to say before I met the characters, no, we got another 8. Should be called the distress signal, shouldn't it? There it is. 237.
$236 containers in storage.
No, there's not. Actually, no, just because it's 236 in storage doesn't mean there's only 236. Here it is. That is, isn't it? It's just another Aloy. Yeah, they make their own Aloys for this, in case they don't survive.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice.
His vitals are low as well.
Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
Ah.
You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck, and goodbye.
So they have the subordinate functions, but not the kernel.
She's still alive.
But barely.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those Spectre things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
This is interesting.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
So she's working with us.
I'll protect her.
And they've got Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, but not the kernel
I should
itself.
prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Ooh, this is getting good. I am taking on a Spectre. Well, I don't know any of its weaknesses, so I'm just
Here
gonna
it comes!
set up the trap. Spectre, level 25. Shock unit, regeneration unit, sorry. Resource repository.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Vector thruster. Nanoplate. Pulse cannon. This thing has a lot of weapons. I just want to
scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
Just try to research. But if it has a single gun, that needs to come off.
That thing's quick.
And what's its elemental weakness? Plasma and acid.
Gotta follow up all that acid's working.
Damn, that did some damage. Oh, I love its weapon. Like, if you see where its weapon's stored, you can only shoot it when it's firing them, unless I can get round behind it.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Where are my potions at?
Here it comes!
I've always wanted. I was half expecting these things to have the shields, you know.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
So I can only damage its gun when it's shooting. These things remind me of a ladybug. And it hits bloody hard too.
I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
Yeah, if I can blast off that shell that he's got covering his gun, I can take out the gun without having to weaken
That thing's quick.
But I'm guessing the regeneration plate it's got means that its armor won't stay down for long.
Need to hit it.
Oh, it's very good at anticipating my movements as well. Not the hardest machine I've fought, so I'm expecting this isn't their only machines. It's not easy to hit a weak point on this thing either. It's got maybe one obvious weak point. And that's its guns. They sound cool as well. I'm trying to shoot one off on purpose because I want to use it. It's sort of like a smaller and faster Thunderjaw to me. Like a lot of his attacks sort of share some sort of similarity. I mean, it fires a lot faster. I mean, it's quite easy to dodge as well. It's got a lot of wind-up. But it doesn't matter because I wanted to kill one of these things since we encountered them. Oh, right, that wasn't the guns. Just,
I can keep going.
Come on, pull your guns out again. Let me have them. You know what? I'm being too nice. Goodbye. That thing was cool.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
They better not be killing Erend up there. Not the hardest machine I fought, but he's quite fast and versatile in combat. He's not melee with a weak gun, he's melee with a good gun, or quite fast with a decent arsenal of
Gotta get
attack.
back up top and deal with that other Specter. I just hope Erend stays in cover.
I reckon we're gonna go up there and see Erend has killed it by tearing off its gun using his focus. So, I don't think Erend is something we need to worry about. Because he may be your typical, like, brute character, but he definitely has the capacity to learn. Like, he's not just going to be, oh no, my hammer.
Erend!
Yeah, the Specter's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight, I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
No, Erend, I believed in you.
That doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Erend.
It's just laying into the rock he's hiding behind, isn't it?
Erend, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Fire's not gonna help here. Specter's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield weapon. I need to sneak around behind it.
Oh, that's why there's a truly amount of cover.
A heavy weapon. That could help.
Oh yeah, the Ravager cannon. I wondered why there was a random Ravager cannon up here. Just get into a better spot. And where's his main weakness? That. And open fire.
Shield down. It's on the move.
Oh, I love this brace shot. It is easily the best use of stamina. Yeah, they're not actually that heavily armored. They've just got a lot of protection on the weak points.
Get out of there!
Oh. It's like he goes and grows tusks.
That's the quick way to take it down.
Too early. It's definitely made of nanobots, that's for sure.
No! Relief.
Take this and take him down. Keep him jumped down.
He is dead. That one was easier. Just trying to hop and jump on him.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right.
Well, yeah, he doesn't have a bow. That's usually
Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
Am I getting my own technology to take down Zenith's shield?
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Crystal braiding. I get so many things that I don't know how to use. Or don't have the ability to use. Yeah, I need to start making use of all these bloody supply caches and things. I'd rather have too much of everything than not enough of anything.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
I mean, even that thing is like, it doesn't kill me outright, but it can take a beating. But bracing shot, I do rely way too heavily on it. But that's fine, because to actually use it, doesn't need anything that I can't get my hands on quickly. Because it's just metal shards and muscle fiber, and I get muscle fiber and metal shards from every single kill. Nice. I love how the AIs also chuck out like the acid hunter arrows and everything. Like the elemental weakness of the creature you're fighting.
No. Damn it.
They used a tripsahedron.
Well, it's better than nothing.
They used it to chain the arc off of itself and fired it, so they overloaded the
We need
shield.
to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup, like the Karcha. Why? Yeah, it beats me.
It probably meant something to them. As it does to my people, and the Tanakh.
I just think my face says it all as is, that's all.
That it does.
Erend? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
Right, there's two of you now. At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
I'm sorry, I really need to go get a drink. My throat is unbelievably dry. It's been hot here all day. So I could just be a minute. Specter. Anything else? Right, this has been a very story-heavy stream today. I'm really enjoying it. Just learning about everything.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. It reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
I like that. The thunder armor that you can channel.
What are you working on with your folk?
That would be cool. Just have like literal metal rods as a bow. Then when there's a thunderstorm, you can just strike it into enemies.
Guess.
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
You should know. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to begin with.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That's probably all part of some master plan, huh?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Damn straight.
I wonder if Silence is actually going to be an actual boss encounter or something.
I have to get going.
Or he's just going to keep
Don't
running
go
from
causing
us.
too much trouble.
I mean, at this point, he said he's 2 steps ahead or whatever, but we're catching up and he's getting a bit like, need to move on.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe. You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
Well, she's hiding.
What else have you been up to?
She doesn't want
I've
to be
been
part of
studying
Farzina's
Gaia's
plan.
seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again.
Let's make Gaia great again.
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those stormbirds in line.
Does that mean that we've all, since we've done Ether now, we'll stop seeing those storms
I need to
as
get
often?
going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Like, what was the storms doing to the atmosphere? I take it was sucking it away. Because, I mean, it makes the...
Aloy.
It makes the land barren, it makes the water undrinkable, but what does it do to the sky?
There are more supplies in the chest.
Well, I suppose it would be
Help yourself.
wind-related. Oh my god, is this like a lot of blues and... Is this pretty much just stuff I've missed? Not necessarily, what do you call it? Not necessarily things they find for me, but things I've missed.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury? Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome. I don't understand. Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant. Is there anything that can help? Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work. Yeah.
Primitive. God, where did you come from? Some sort of futuristic society?
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information about you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How do they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed. So far, Zenith established a colony world after all. Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable. Okay, so the descendants...
Hang on, is this the bridge that links this to the Outriders game?
Descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants, it's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
What?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over. So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too.
So they sent the signal, and then so that they were hoping Earth would be destroyed by the time they arrived.
But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that?
Someone did that.
Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
They obviously have another one. It's never that simple.
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth, for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric, he's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know.
So where is their base of operation?
You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Specter drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Specter patrols, machine lures,
We did not even come close to defeating Eric because we could not even hurt him. We dropped a giant bloody machine on his head, to which he just shook it off and walked away. And then we fell through the floor.
It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius.
Somehow, I don't believe it was a natural disaster now. It probably was something that it was like they were trying to make a nuclear weapon or something. Or the extinction signal backfired and corrupted the systems on Sirius and started destroying things.
I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event.
Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age, too.
Whatever the Zenith are trying to achieve, they can't help but destroy everything on their path.
How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. But Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done.
Does that mean that their Gaia kernel has traces of the others? Oh no, because even Gaia said it pretty much fully uploads and you can only carry one at a time. So unless that has Eluthia in it, we ain't got one. So yeah, this game has turned into an arms race. So they've got 3. We get Poseidon and Demeter. We'd need a 4th before Hephaestus to override their control into it.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy.
Of course they do.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission.
The only person... You say that there's potential betrayal. The only person in this facility that isn't on Aloy's side is Beta.
I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to...
That's really, really good guess. And she doesn't know there's no way the Zeniths are doing the same thing. So, I think you could be right about betrayal.
To get 2 more subordinate functions before Guy is powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Guy is still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location! Of course not!
I reckon the Zenith base is on top of one of the cauldrons he frequents.
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Guy is using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone.
I'm gonna die! Hey! Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you...
So, sorry I keep stopping the cutscene, but there's a lot of things that have been brought to the surface. She's estimated in 5 minutes being here that building an army of machines to take on the Zenith is the best strategy. The Zenith must know this already, that we're going to do that then, if she knows. Because they know just as much, if not more than her, about fighting and strategy. So, they're letting me do this.
Can do to help. I have certain knowledge.
There is nothing they're doing that is stopping me on purpose. They're just letting me get the 3 so they can take them and get Hephaestus.
Sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
I love how she's like, oh, we literally just told her Apollo was destroyed by Ted Farrow. She's like, how do you not know all these things? Because Apollo was destroyed by Ted Farrow?
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
So it's an inevitable attack on this base. We just haven't got that far yet. Well, good to know.
Got his focus thing trying to kill me?
You did almost drown it in beer.
Not on purpose.
How has he managed to drown it in beer?
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing, it's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
How's everyone dealing with beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
I see everyone settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap maul.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
But with the merge guys fitting one of them floppy disks. I don't know, I can't remember if she said that now that she's active, if she'd actually refit. Because each of those kernels can only hold 1 subordinate function at a time. So surely a guy with all subordinate function, with multiple subordinate functions wouldn't fit. But I've probably missed something.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
Not taxidermy.
I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
Let's go speak to Hikaru. I imagine, like, every now and again, like everything in these games, we're going to come back to a tense moment between 2 characters.
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Don't copy that blobby.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe. I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman, going into Tanakh territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Specters.
That must have been fun, just watching me slide around all over the place.
They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there.
Well, here's the fun bit. We're going to be facing en masse at some point.
Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
I need to go.
On your way, then.
When we first met him, he seemed like a bit of a dick. But he's alright, actually. Warmed up to him. You just needed to see something fantastic to be on our side.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it.
That's obviously not an Earth technology, is it?
Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. So what we need to do is find one of those data cores.
Thanks, guys.
Without using it.
Guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more subfunctions to get.
Pam Wumpata!
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. That makes you want to punch something. More like someone. Oh, you're the one that helped me find it. People make mistakes.
They're all actively searching each other, having a good time.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
Apex plow
You mean
horns.
Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
That's where you're wrong.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy.
Whoa!
I'll send you the location of the machines.
Character development, she offered to help.
I'll let you know when I
She
get
asked for
close to
help.
those Grimhorns.
Good. If we can get their control cores, maybe we really can heal the land gods.
The second verse. Sweet, we can actually go back to what we were doing now. I got a lot of side quests to do. Alright then, so let's start from the top of the quest list and let's get started. We have, that's been a big important part of the story, but it's time to do something else. But the fact that Farzina have 3 subordinate functions and a copy of Apollo, there's actually hope for humanity. So obviously, when they got Elizabeth Sobek to them for that interview they had,
I could prime it with plasma ammo.
They left. She must have left DNA somewhere. Oh, they've done an update on this, right? So when you're mounting, you normally have to stop running to pick up an item. I can now pick up while I'm running. My fire claw! It is in options, I believe. Or are they just waiting to put it on? It doesn't look like I can change it yet, but that's the plan for the update, which I'm very glad for, because one of the irritating things to do is having to slow down to pick something up. The Claw Strider doesn't really run, does it? But it's a really decent machine to have fight alongside me. I mean, I was very surprised when I overrode one of these things that I could actually ride it as a permanent mount. It's not like the, I just love the fact that you get sort of a personalised mount as well. Like, if you wanted to, I could go back to using a charger and just be done with it. But who wants that? That is a rebel outpost. We'll do that first, since that's a quest. Unless this quest is to take it, because they're overlooking it. I love the fact I've got my own Claw Strider.
You came. Aloy, the outpost is just over
there you
there. Are you ready?
The rebels aren't going to give up without a fight.
Then we'll have to give them one. The bloodshed won't end until Regala is defeated. What matters is their prisoner Nakala. Maybe she knows where Kavo's squad went.
Okay, let's head in then.
Sweet, I'm never going to say no to some help in a bloody... I mean, I'm getting better at the whole stealth side of things, but it's been a short while since I last did one. So, like, in real time, because of where I haven't streamed it all this week. So I'm going to need a little bit of a hand.
That's a rebel outpost. I'll have to find whoever's in charge and take them out.
Can't see anyone. from up high, see what we can see. Ooh.
I'll wait here.
Must you shout so loud? Oh, that's the rebel leader. Nice. This bow is definitely a good idea to have on hand for this kind of thing. It's a guaranteed one-shot, and I love that. I mean, we're getting, like... The fact I can one-shot most enemies apart from the actual leaders is a nice feeling. Like, with a bow and with my melee. So if it's impossible to get to them, I can at least snipe them out. There's really not that many at this camp, is there?
What?
Well, that was a fail. That one was not. Why did I hit him and just ignored his armor? Who's seen me? Who has seen me?
Shut that machine down quick with shock ammo.
Yeah, who's seen me?
Its metal flesh is no match for you. Halt!
The fact is that after an explosion they spot you immediately. It's a bit pants.
Be ready for an attack!
Well, I definitely should have saved this one.
Didn't want you to run out.
Oh, was it you who saw me? Whoa! 1,000 damage. You ain't getting up from that one.
Let's get a search started.
I'm on it.
I should do this before starting in a camp, you know, just tag everyone. So I know where I'm looking. You've got a helmet. Whereas you do not.
Die, Outlander!
You have acid tank. I'm not trying to break the helmet, I'm trying to break the canisters.
You okay?
It was going so well until I shot that bristleback. Holy hell. She got a helmet? Nope. Goodbye. Okay, Tail, thank you so much. Enjoy your evening, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Where are you?
Right here, mate. Get all the things.
Trying to hide, are you?
Yes, I am, actually. Thank you for noticing.
Guess it's safe. You were right to run from me. Hey!
Yeah, I really am trying my best with stealth now. It does make taking down these camps a lot easier. Like, I know how effective stealth is, I'm just not that good at it. That's all it comes down to.
Where are you?
That wasn't the wind.
Oh. I win.
Just what I needed. That's all of them.
Our scouts said they saw Nakala tied up at a wood post.
Let's look around.
That was... What was that? I took 2 hits. Chuffed with that one. It's like I don't use the full environment to my advantage, but just being able to hide in a bush and just nailing a couple of people every now and again, it's good enough for me. It's a successful stealth. I mean, I'd love to do more like drop-down hits and everything, but I just don't feel confident. It's like every time I try it, I mess it up and just end up getting spotted, so... It's just safer to hide in the bush and fire some arrows. I just wish I was better at stealth. Like, you see those videos on YouTube and the internet, just in general, where they've pretty much, like, taken down an entire camp without getting spotted once on the hardest difficulty. That's the goal here, is just to take out a camp efficiently and quietly. But whether I actually pull that off is another thing entirely. But that is the dream. Lots of things. Kind of wish I did the rest of the side quests, but I promised you all this. What we're doing here. And really, I wanted to see what was going to happen in the story. And I got to say, I'm not disappointed.
There. That's the post.
Well, no Nakala, obviously. But maybe the rebels moved her. I can look for tracks.
Lots of items. I wonder if loot and everything is worth more
there. Tracks
in this
leading away from the
difficulty.
post.
Like, say you get 1 volatile sludge on any other difficulty, you get doubled on very hard.
There's rope. Just enough to bind someone.
I mean, I'm not getting as many resources as I'm not using as many resources as I thought I would, but I'm still using a fair few. Mostly the common things like healing and a couple of traps now. Started to use that more. What's that other potion then? Ooh, stamina potion. That'd be good for the big machines. Never thought to use that.
From the rebels or Nakala?
When I'm fighting the tough machines and enemies, I can drink that to give myself more brave shots.
Dead end.
No. I think there's something under that wood.
Take my hand, Nakala. Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you? And with an Outlander. Whoa. How'd you end up down there? Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for Cavo. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road. My comrades got away, but I was taken. Cavo tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear. Do you know where his squad went? I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Then we'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Dekka, if Cavo attacked her squad?
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there. What about you? That wound needs to be looked at. It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor. I guess we'll see about that.
It's going to be a kill or be killed encounter against her grandson. Holy hell! But I have to travel some distance. Do I leave that for now? So I'm sort of just going further and further southwest then I want to grab that, then I want to do that, then I want to do that. I don't know. I mean, there's no harm. It's just no. I think I want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want to do it. Screw it. We'll just follow the side quest and grab the question marks on the way. We won't faff around like exploring the unknown parts. If we find a question mark, we go to the question mark. That kind of thing. Otherwise, I will literally just be exploring all day. I need to do some of these side quests so I can carry on the story. Because it bothers me having all these side quests and not finishing them. I like to be a completionist to the best of my ability.
Calling gently.
Like if it was like when I did the first game on ultra hard just for the finishing of the platinum trophy, that was fine. I just 100%. I just finished the game as quickly as possible. Didn't bother with any side quests. But this one, since it's brand new and there's a lot of interesting characters, I want to learn about as much as I can. Oh, that was the rope we were talking about. Let's actually put this on. I knew it at the top of the tower. That is an orange rarity item. I'm guessing it's nothing to get excited about. It's just going to be something to sell. But orange is orange. Large potion. Got 8 of them. I need to really use up the potions.
Tags from dead soldiers. Dooku will want these.
Lovely. Right, back to the side quest. It must not be travelling. There must be like a cut-off point in this entire like part of the zone. Being able to go all the way west just to do everything and then come back later if I wanted to do story. There's got to be some sort of cut-off point. Just like that's almost a fifth of the map I have to travel to get to this side quest. But again, we'll hit the question marks on the way and I won't try. I'd really try not to stray too far to travel to every little location. I'd rather get the tool next before I start doing that. Because then I know where I'm looking instead of just running to every fog of war covered area of the game. Ooh, wind turbine. Have I fought you before? Having, when I start investing into the melee tree, fighting things like this will save me so many arrows. I mean, I'll kill them quick with this, but when I can actually use the arrows to... When I can just use a melee combo to finish them quickly, that'd be brilliant. I mean, again, it's not a waste of resources. The Clamberjaw. They are new, they are monkeys, I need to learn how to fight them.
It's not going to take much damage from fire.
Yeah. That. The edge of it, the tip of its tail. They really want me to work for this, don't they? That thing is holding a weapon in its tail. It's not just any old weapon, I don't know what that is. It's a very small target. That was pure luck. I will never pull that shot off ever in my life again.
I'm not giving up.
I managed to shoot out of its tail, whatever it was holding, without a focus shot. That is a stalker. I see ya. This is not a good fight. It's just because we're fighting 3 or something I never fought before, and then we get a stalker join in with a gun. Oh, he's too close. I'm chickening out just before I let go. Nice! Set off the mines to set him on fire. Was it meant to move that way? Because that looked weird. Right, that wasn't the one I scanned, so the one I want to break the part off on still stands. Here he comes, my last remaining one. Oh, I've just... oh no. I was going to say, did I just kill the one I've been working on? Nice! Uh-oh, what the hell? Did they just call for more? I think these things need the elemental spam treatment.
Guess this marks the start of lowland territory. I could resupply before moving on.
All these things are rough. They're like a basic low tier enemy, well, probably mid tier, and they are quite hard. Probably because there's so many of them. It's like the Leap Striders, they were tough when we first encountered them. Let's get you stripped down, shall we? God, these things just don't die. There's so much health. Do I really have to hit you with Urge Water? I didn't see where that one flew off to. Yeah, I think Dreadwater needed here. God, the build-up takes a while, doesn't it?
Now it.
I just needed that part off his tail. I didn't expect there to be this many of them. Level up! They have a teeny tiny hit point for their iron until they take off the faceplate. And I'm managing quite well, I must say. I'm burning out. No, wasn't fast enough. I think that's one thing with the toolbar on this game, is there is too much in there. Because it took a while for me to scroll through everything looking for my health potion. So from where I was on my hotbar, how many ticks was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 ticks to find it. Yeah, I think they need to, like, allow you... Well, I know I'm holding on to everything. Maybe I should start using my weaker traps. Just to get them out. Can't remember what my food does. So yeah, it's my own fault. Need to reduce the amount of traps I'm holding. But they're not easy, they're quite agile, and they just throw a lot of element around, and even trying to inflict purge water on them is difficult. I mean, I can't leave the blast sling pull down because they will move out of the way of it instantly. The purge water arrows are the best bet. They just don't have a purge water tank, but then I suppose if you did that, that would make it really easy. Right, what's the best way to do this? Gonna have to scan them again. Oh no, they're brittlebacks. Oh, it's spawn changed. Alright then, next time we come across them. We'll try it again.
Oh, machine's on to me.
Ah, I run past stalls all the time.
An outpost. Guess this marks the start of lowland territory. I could resupply before moving on.
Hair like blood. You must be the... Your actions are known across the lowlands, Easterner. You've aided our marshals and our chief. I, for one, am grateful. So I'll tell you what. What I see, what I know, I will share. That way you won't be running blind in these parts. I should probably tell you. I spotted a crew of Ostrom, setting up camp southwest of here. They're lucky Chief Hikaru tolerates Easterners. Otherwise, they'd be dead meat.
I'm sure they don't mean any harm.
Another salvage camp.
May your blade...
This map is so
Maybe
big.
I should talk to them when I get a chance. Figure out what they're doing out here.
Don't think there's anything I need to upgrade. Right, on to the next question mark spot. And then further on still to the main quest. Oh, actually, there's a weapon salesman there. Didn't even see him. Ooh. Mirage Blast Sling. That sounds like fun. That's a pretty good armor set. Especially for concentration use. That's better for stealth. I need something for more open combat related skills though. So I actually quite like the armor set I'm wearing now. They've put these on not for gliding points, but just look at our pretty game. You sneaky devils, you. I mean, it just looks incredible every time. They've definitely like catered to every kind of player. Those who like a combat challenge, that's me. Those who like the scenery and to take pictures of these things, that's those people. Those who like to customize, those who like to explore, those who like the puzzles. There's everything in this game. And they've done a phenomenal job. I know I say it pretty much every stream, but it's true. This game is just amazing. I mean, I really wish I played this before I went to Stranger of Paradise, but that I wanted to play more. I'm sorry. Sorry to everyone who loves Horizon, but I'm just Final Fantasy nerd. Moving to the next shelter. So much following the path, but I suppose direct beelines are a way forward as well. I need to keep an eye out for the jungle creatures. Don't I? But those piggies seem to be a recurring theme. Another stash, another save. This place is so tranquil. There's not many machines amongst the trees, which I find quite interesting. Like, I was expecting a machine every 5 seconds or something. There doesn't even seem to be any of the Pharaoh robots out here that are disabled. This isn't a camp, is it? They're really up in their game.
Machine's tough. Acid's no use
better
here.
have my back. I'm with you.
Bomb launcher.
We must find her. You can see I'm still searching.
They are not interested in me in the slightest.
Got the target!
Oh, you're lucky that I don't have a plasma weapon. That was the luckiest shot I'll ever make. Mid-roll, broke his helmet off.
She died! Got her!
I just got hit by a plasma attack at the same time. I don't even know who that was I was trying to save. You were killed by a claw strider. Wasn't just that though. I'm telling you that right now. That was a lot more than just a claw strider. That takes 2 tear blast arrows at the level I've got.
I can use shock ammo.
Over there. Start searching. If she's out there, I'll find her. I'll set there. It's an ambush.
Oh.
Those Tanakh soldiers are attacking the rebels. But they can use some help.
We've got friendlies incoming. Everyone, keep your eyes on the enemy.
I did not know you could join in on ambushes.
They're in trouble.
That's pretty neat.
Don't break formation.
Attack!
Covering fire!
There's enemies everywhere. Quick, go for the one person. Well, I suppose being the champion killer would sort of increase my threat, you know? I bet people that there is an achievement to do with killing an enemy of every heavy weapon in the game. This Claw Strider just seems like its heart's not in this fight. I can't get close now because it's stuck in the acid animation. Well, that's one way to stop it.
Don't let it move!
You're letting it move! Down again. 250's not bad. Was that another level up? Yeah.
Poor Dads never saw us coming.
I level up so often, holy hell. What's that? Ooh, health potions. Oh, it's a bellow bat. I need to kill that. It's a fire one. Apex. I need this webbing so I can override.
Stranger, a word?
Hello.
Hair as red as the blight. I knew my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. You're Aloy, Hikaru's champion. My name's Katak, leader of Fox Squad for the Lowland clan. Sorry for our unannounced entrance.
Looks like you were well prepared.
Lowlanders know how to use the element of surprise to their advantage. So we get the job done. Are you here to take back Fenrise?
Fenrise?
A lowland village southwest of here. It's been taken over by rebels. I assume the chief sent you to reclaim it.
I'm sorry, I'm just passing through.
There's a Apex fellow back trying to kill
their
me.
supply lines where we can. But eventually, we'll have to attack the village directly. We could use a soldier like you.
If I'm in the area, I'll see what I can do.
May the 10 see to it. But before you go, I'm sure Chief Hikaru would hate it if his own clan didn't thank you for what you've done in the fight against Regala.
Thanks.
May our next meeting be in victory.
What is going on? You know what? You're being annoying. Yeah, can't do much now that there's water, can you? Yeah, you're just gonna walk away. Go on, off you go. Oh, gotta be careful about that. I need the webbing. It also means I can't use my thingy shot, my brace shot, because it will burst the sacks. They can't do anything, they want to spit acid at me. I wonder, if I keep it purely headshot, I reckon I can get away with this. What are you firing at me? Oh, kill steals. Not the kill steals. But I should get the webbing still, right? Yeah, I just literally need one more webbing and then that's all I needed. But again, I need to try and stockpile some of them just in case. I should probably try and inflict ice. What's he actually weak to elemental-wise? Ice? Yeah, I think ice would work, you know? Just an inkling. That was definitely not me.
It's brittle.
Damn, that was a good shot! And I lost the XP again. Bloody AIs, yeah, they're helpful, but they keep stealing my kills. They have a pet Thunderjaw on their doorstep. That was a new animal. Anyway, before we go getting distracted and go after Thunderjaws and bandit camps and things, I didn't have a red-eye watcher. And I killed it with all of the explosions. Let's go and do this side quest so we can head back east and carry on with what I was doing. Problem is I want to explore as much as I can here now that we're here, but it's just not worth it, otherwise I'm just going to end up having to come back again. I'll just do it when it's all relevant. And maybe have some better weapons. Even better weapons then. I mean, I feel like this play today has been a good mix, you know? Bit of story, bit of action, bit of death. Mostly mine.
There's Fall's Edge. Deca should be waiting for me in there.
Is this side quest going to keep taking me west, though? If it is, I might just leave it alone for now.
All blades against Regal.
The rebels were beaten at the pool.
And there's Strike. Are you my last intermediate player?
Stories told after a day at the hunting grounds. Now those are...
No, you're not. So
Oh,
I'm not playing you yet.
Thought you wanted to play. Never mind then.
I will come back to play her when I'm at this part of the game. This is what I mean. I've now explored so far, we're finding things that even I'm not going to be able to do. Which means I'm also not going to pick up that side quest. I'm literally going to buy weapons and armor, and then we're done here. We'll come back later. Like, I want to do that strike game, but not right now. Seek a hunter bow. Enhanced arrow, ice arrow, and enhanced ice arrow. Thank you. Oh, hang on. That's a different one. Tonight, Dragu. That's mounted. That's melee.
A good weapon.
So now I have a tear blast basic armor weapon. Yeah, if I need to knock pieces off, this is the bow for it. So when I go to do, like, get the machine rare parts. Sunwing, Rockbreaker. Oh, they really want me to work for this one. Behemoth, Scorcher, Dreadwing, Apex Thunderjaw Heart. But I mean, 183 enhanced ice arrow damage? Yeah, it's worth it. I need to get to level 3 to get where I need, but I haven't fought any rock breakers apart from that one at the start.
Your courage inspires us.
There you go, that's better. So I've got piercing, I've got high... Ooh, hang on. Ooh, the only reason to keep this bow is for the The only reason to keep this bow is for fire now.
Now that was good.
We've got a decent bow. And with that enhanced ice arrow is going to be fun. Yeah, when we're done with this side quest, we're coming back later.
Listen to him, Aroke.
Not a chance. He's a traitor.
Dekka, what's going on?
Aloy, I'm glad you're here. This is Aroke, leader of Fall's Edge.
So you've enlisted the Chief's champion in your dull-bladed efforts.
You must be Cavo, then.
My grandson. And a soldier trying to right his mistakes.
Or trying to lure us into a trap. My scouts caught him, sneaking around on the outskirts of the village.
I wasn't sneaking around. I was coming to warn you. The rebels are planning an attack. They're going to send a machine straight through this village. I left my post when I realized what they were planning. You have to believe me.
Where are the rebels now?
They were hunting for the machine north of here. I can show you the way.
The only thing you'll do is face trial by combat. You betrayed your clan. Your chief. Blood and blades will decide your fate.
I'll fight whoever you want, after we stop the attack.
Why destroy this village? I thought Regala's fight was with Hikaru.
Hikaru was a lowlander before he was chief. Unlike the Desert and Sky clans. We stand behind him without question. Fall's Edge is a strategic midpoint between the Grove and our capital on the coast.
It's true. Our orders were to cut off Hikaru's support from the Lowland clan. But I thought that meant disrupting supply routes, not slaughtering an entire village.
What's better? One's that are going to die from lack of resources, the others are going to die from murder.
You said you defected after you found out about the attack. Why'd you change your mind?
When I joined the rebels, I thought Regala was going to lead us into battle against our old enemy, the Karja. But all we've done is kill each other. And for what? Pride? Vengeance? So when my squad leader told us about the mission to destroy this village, I left my post.
Don't believe his lies. Anyone who deserted the tribe to join Regala knew exactly what they were getting themselves into.
Not everyone.
If Cavo is telling the truth, this whole village is in danger. We have to find and stop these rebels.
The rebels built a campfire north of the river, near the cliffs. I can show you the way from there.
Okay. Open it up, Aroke.
No. I won't give him the chance to escape. The traitor stays here until his trial by combat.
Then I invoke blood for blood. I will take Cavo's place until he returns.
You're making a mistake, Chaplain. The clan needs your guidance, not the lies of this bare-armed boy.
The right has been called. Cavo will go with Aloy.
Then I'm going to. If the boy speaks truth, you'll need my blade. If he lies, I'll run him through. I must make arrangements here first. Then I'll bring the boy to the meeting place.
Fine. I'll see you there.
It seems really silly. I want to join them. Oh, never mind. I don't want to join them anymore. I don't trust him. But mind you, Aloy knows that she can kick his ass, whether he betrays us or not, so... They're recruiting a machine to run through the village. Please let it be Behemoth or something. I don't think I'm ready to take on the Tanakh rebels with a Thunderjaw yet. I mean, I did have to take on the Rockbreaker and everything with alongside them, so... Hopefully, again, yes, this will be the end of this quest line, so I can actually turn around and do everything else back
The
east.
campfire that Cavo mentioned should be nearby.
What's taking so long? They should be here already.
Someone's waiting ahead. But not Cavo or Aroke. Rebels. Friends of Cavo's? I'm going to have to take them out to get to that campfire.
Right then, who's got a helmet? You don't, you're dead. He had a helmet.
Hey, you see something then?
Oh, I really want to use his bow now, but there's no reason to use it. If he gets close enough, can I kill him? Just getting to the point with the stealth upgrade.
Must still be close.
With the stealth upgrades, I should be able to start taking out some lower end champions instantly. This is what I mean about I haven't played this game on the lower difficulty, so I don't know if it's like they stay vigilant for longer. I can't remember what the changes were when you select your difficulty. Like, this is what this does, so on and so on.
Come back! I dare you!
Oh, he turned around very suddenly.
What's the word?
Bird. Bird is the word. No, I'm not going to kill him. Kill him, though.
All right. What was that?
Then damage him.
You!
Ooh.
Here's our intruder!
And nice and easy. Yeah,
These rebels waiting to ambush whoever showed up. Cavo has some explaining to do. Better wait at the campfire for him and Oroke.
So really, every time I fight a champion with a shield, I want to stab him and then pop one in the knee. That seems to be just enough.
Found a few of your friends when I got here, Cavo. You're not off to a great start.
They must have been out on patrol. I swear on the 10 I didn't know they'd be here.
What did I tell you? His lies are an open sore. Better we cauterize it now than let it fester.
No! I'm telling the truth!
Untie him.
As you say. But this is a mistake.
And my weapon?
If you think...
Just give it to him, Oroke. We need to get moving.
Lead the way.
Thing is, he would be so stupid to betray us right now, because Oroke is gagging to kill him. So if he lies, he's literally signing a death sentence if he lies now. They'll pop him one in the brain,
Up
and
this
Oroke
way.
will kill him. You'll never see so many serrated wounds.
The rebels are stationed at the nearby cliff falls. I took this path when I left my post. The others won't be expecting anyone to come this way.
Or they are, and will be skewered the moment we arrive.
I mean, okay.
There's the cliff falls.
It's definitely
And
smart
there's no
to not
one
trust
there,
him.
as I suspected.
Let's just keep going.
I don't like this.
If that gap was any smaller, I could have actually flown over. But again, I do like how they've made it so more of the environment's traversable. So you got these wall climbing segments. I need to keep remembering to gather these plants as I come across them. Because again, achievement hunting on this playthrough, I always do it. It just encourages me to do everything now when I do achievement hunting, so I just need to be able to make all the dyes.
Where is everyone?
No rebels, no machine. What did I say?
Over there.
Oh no!
If that thing runs through Fall's Edge, the village stands no chance.
Then we stop them. Right here.
On your lead, Aloy.
Nothing will stand in our way now! Grab your gear!
Using
We march on Fall's Edge!
Bloody behemoth!
All quiet out there?
Shock drum. I did say I hope it was a behemoth, but I kind of regret what I said now.
All good. Sorry. We were right to have a look around.
They're looking for me.
How the hell am I meant to clear this and fight a behemoth?
Stay alert, soldier.
They've all got helmets. I just want an easy kill that I can't tell in the dark. I'm gonna have to move around a little bit. Have you got a helmet? No, you don't. The critical hit is just unnecessary with this thing. Ooh. I mean, that kind of works for him, I guess. Just tear through the landscape. I mean, if you're going to set yourself on fire, I'm not going to say anything. They're catching on to me because that behemoth is just trampling everything. Behemoth takes no prisoners, apparently. Just full on punted someone for no reason. Do you have a helmet? No, you don't. If I can take out these rebels without getting spotted, or as many as possible. You have a helmet. You don't? One left, and then it's just a healer. Oh, where's his, He's got something that allows him to use the ability in it. It is the thing that needs to blow off. I haven't fought a behemoth in this game properly yet. The only one I fought I ran away from just because I wasn't ready. So I don't actually know if he's got any new attacks. Which way are you looking? You're looking directly at the behemoth. Right. Let's get this party started.
Let's do this then.
Oh, I don't want to blow him up. I want to keep him. I mean, taking out half of them probably must have helped.
Use this to reload.
Yeah, last minute dodges again. Come on, there we go. Whoa.
Give it all you got.
This damage is really racking up. I'm not even doing half of that. It's all left over from explosions and stuff. Oh. Yeah, I remember those boulders. Right, so apart from it having an acid canister, it's not that different from the first game. Oh right, destroying one, destroying them all. I knew that was going to happen when I rolled too early.
Where is everyone?
No rebels, no machine. What did I...
Over there, by the falls.
Right, same thing again. Let's mark them up so I know where I'm looking.
Falls Edge.
It actually did make it really easy because I could just keep an eye on all of them.
Then we stop them. Right here.
On your lead, Aloy.
Nothing will stand in our way now! Grab your gear. We march on Fall's Edge.
Acid will eat right through that metal.
Yeah, I'm getting impatient already. I just want to run out and just get to the next bush. Okay, that worked actually. Never mind. I mean, the faster I can get doing the stealth stuff, the sooner I get these fights over and over, really. Quiet, water! We need to get here stealthy. Oh, whoops. I actually wanted to fire a fire arrow then. And not shoot the barrel itself. I wouldn't actually mind getting that bomb that allows me to use it as a trap that I can get from the healing tree. Is it from the healing tree? No, shredder mine. I thought there was actually there is a sticky bomb feature, but it's not what I want. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Who's watching me? I'm guessing it's the behemoth, but he's a bit bugged. Just staring down the wall. Dramatic slide in from a stationary stance. Wow, they are really oblivious. Literally killed her right next to him. Right. Let's do this again. That was a lot faster that time. Go us. Component destroyed. Not what we wanted. I do like how the behemoth is like a one-man wrecking army. It will just tackle through everything, no problem. Definitely lives up to its name.
Down it goes.
I'll cut you down. Ammo incoming.
I'm really not getting any of the materials from him. The game is just destroying them outright. I've noticed I favour shooting from left to right and not right to left. What's he trying to do? Wind himself up? Yep. All transport machines killed. We're actually getting to that point now where we've killed everything at least once. Yeah, there was loads of resources to use, but I managed to keep it in one area and just kill it. Like the fact that I took out the enemies before the humans before I took out the behemoth is actually an improvement for me, because normally I'd be fighting them all at the same time. So I am making progress, which I am happy about. $16 large potions. I wonder if there's like one orange rarity of each weapon type in this game. Because I'd love to have a bow that's just all like 3 element. I mean, that would be really cool. Just be like, I've got an orange hunter's bow which has got fire, ice, and light and electric on it. Yes. I do believe we're waiting for your stuck. You are completely, well and truly stuck. Well, let's grab some loot and fast travel away and come back in a little while, because I can't actually finish this mission at the moment. Ooh! I got some of the stuff I needed. Awesome! I mean, the rebels are giving me plenty of potions. I wonder if I should start trying to get more of them, you know? No, he's stuck. Alright then, we'll leave that quest behind for the moment. Let's head back to the arena and turn in some of the stuff we've got. See what I can buy.
Honor and strength.
Because, you know, side quests, hand-ins, all that jazz. I wonder if the arena ends up with me fighting things like just random encounters that are tough.
Come this far. We will stand by.
Or there'll be like challenges, you know, you gotta do it without being detected, or use only this type of bow.
Going to try. And I hope I'm there. I've heard it from thought we'd see the visions. Your exploits must require supplies.
There's Strike here. Anything worth buying? No, it looks like you're selling stuff.
Next time
pretty
I
much.
will take your shards.
No, you won't. You don't have anything good. Next time I will take your shards. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun old place.
Good to have the arena open again.
What are these?
Aloy, need to turn in some tags or trade some medals? Maybe you won some from hunting grounds. But if you want to turn in the parts, we need to open the arena. You'll have to talk to Kala.
I found some of the tags you mentioned before.
Good. The squad mates and families of the deceased will be grateful. You're worth a dozen squads put together, my friend. Oh, and I have this for you.
Good.
I hope it helps.
I think I might head over to the hunting grounds later. You in?
Sorry.
No problem.
Sure. Might as well.
Ooh! Ooh, okay, I have to do the arena. So, Deathseeker Shadow, advanced hunter arrows, advanced lightning arrows, and an arrow type I haven't seen with 5 coils. 5! With shocked enemy damage, overdraw damage, critical hit chance, knockdown, and critical hit damage. Ooh, I want that. And the Forge Fall has advanced sharp shot arrows, plasma arrows, advanced plasma arrows. 372 build-up! With draw speed, concentration damage, overdraw damage, aerial enemy damage, shocked enemy damage. And then Blast Forge, I'll never use it. Warden Sharp Shot Bow, the only thing it doesn't come with is Tear Blast, but my god, that damage! Martial Hunter Bow, what is that status? Okay, it might be worth buying that just for its versatility. I don't know what some of these arrow types do. Ooh. Looks like Nora Thunder Warrior is what I want. Mind you, Tanakh Vanquisher is not bad. Maybe Tanakh Vanquisher is the one I want. Oh. Nice! Instant chance! So it doesn't actually... I can actually have a favourite weapon and just put the orange one on.
Good luck on the hunt.
That is going to be worth doing.
Safe trap.
Oh, nice! So I can... the arrow I've picked up is actually a ping.
I heard you got some fresh ink. What'd you do?
Berserk Hunter Arrows. Berserk Hunter Arrows are now available from one of your hunter bows. Fire these arrows at human or machine enemies to build up the Berserk state. Once in this state, they will attack the nearest target regardless of whether they're friend or foe. Yes!
Never felt so alive.
That's exactly what I need. So that's a targeting. Knockdown precision arrows are now available for one of your sharp shot bows. These arrows do less damage than standard types, but have a high knockdown power, which allows you to stagger or knock down foes more easily.
The visions of the Ten are renewed.
God, all they did was talk while I was trying to read.
The visions are renewed. Let us receive their wisdom.
So now I can send enemies into a frenzy state to attack each other, and I can mark them for... I can only start bringing in my Claw Strider just for fights.
Good day.
I'm going to keep these. The stuff you need to upgrade them. I'll keep with the little upgrades, because, you know, there's some orange ones to be earned. I need to get this machine, this arena open. Ooh, collectible up there. I'm pretty much like, I'm not being like, oh, I don't need that anymore. I still need all the elements. But it's just some of these things I've literally just got are not worth passing up. I mean, good ice, good damage. I can't tear blast, but that doesn't matter to me because I can just work on it the other way. Good damage and berserk. That's really good damage, actually. The Martial Hunter Bow is actually 4 damage, whereas that is for ice. Yeah, now we know what to start looking for. We come to this arena and do everything, we'll have some decent weapons. I need to start looking at hunting monsters for parts. So we've got ice, water, acid, adhesive, berserk, and then damage. Where's the critical hit damage? Actually, I'll use that. I used the sharp shot bow a lot more in stealth recently. Oh, hang on, let's open another coil. As we give it purge water, increase its damage a little bit more. Right, so what basic armor and weapons do you have?
Anyone?
Nothing really that outstanding.
The grove is reborn. It is a new vision.
May your blade be bright.
It's a strong sign that we'll be back in power new.
Well, that's cool. We got big things to look for.
There's the Nora good to see that everyone's talking about.
The visions of the Ten are renewed.
I don't know if I want to do the arena straight away or wait.
An honor, champion. I'm Nako. Have you been out to the Valley of the Fallen by chance?
Don't think I have. Why? What's there?
My idiot little brother. The valley is a test of endurance and skill from my clan, the Lowlanders. But it's been closed for months. Commander's orders. There have been reports of strange lights off the coast, and the whole area is crawling with deadly machines. But Dax, reckless and bare-armed as he is when in any way, never takes no for an answer. Convinced 2 others to go with him, too. They've been missing for days, and now Marshal Ivir has been sent in to bail them out.
Strange lights, deadly machines, and missing soldiers? Sounds like a lot, even for a marshal.
I'd go by myself, if I wasn't stuck on transport duty.
I'll find your brother, if I can. Where is this valley?
Southwest of here, in the depths of lowland territory. Look for the climbing path on the cliffs. It marks the start of the valley. And if you see my brother, knock him on his ass for making me worry.
Yeah, this arena has got me excited. This is probably where I'm going to end up spending most of my time.
How's our supply back?
Strange lights off the coast.
Right, let's get rid of all of my blue coils. Except the critical hit chance one. I really want that. Same with my weaves. Get rid of all of my blues and greens unless it's exceptionally good. Which none of them really are. But yeah, I'm excited to do this arena. It is my kind of place, especially with the bows that are up for offer. It's like, again, I know that some of these things we're not really using that much of at the moment. Like Berserk, I am so down. I can actually turn the tide of any battle now.
I should look into it when I'm out that way.
That one's changed too.
Walk tall, champion.
We are guided.
How do I get to that strike? By doing that.
Hey.
Yeah, I think the start of next stream might end up being a bit of a grind fest to get up for my.
Yeah, you won't shut up about it. One Marby thinks he's good enough to challenge the enduring.
I had a Thunderjaw on there.
The strength of your pieces doesn't matter if you don't know how to use them.
Going to try.
Even the
And I hope
weakest
I'm there to
machine
watch
can
him
get
get
you a
his
win
ass
if your strategy is sound.
She's a master.
Looks like you know how to play this game well.
Of course she does. You're talking to the best strike player in the clan lands.
Lasting peace.
How about we play a few games then? Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Maybe.
I don't teach outlanders, but you did help to try. Let's say I'll play you, if you can beat my student here on all his boards.
Why do I have to?
I've heard there are lands beyond the Karjas, vastly
Fine.
different from our own.
You have a difficult task ahead. If you need any pieces, I've got some to trade. Right?
So she's the top player, so I need to do all the boards to do her. He's an expert, yeah. Oh, that means there's at least 6 more.
We'll play some other time then.
6 boards left to do before I can do this. Lucky to get that. Only killed one. Claw Strider, Sunwing, Clamberjaw, Dreadwing. I haven't actually fought a Dreadwing yet. Behemoth, Tide Ripper, another thing I haven't fought, but I know what it is. Slitherfang. She actually sells everything. Thunderjaw Strike Piece. Slaughter Spine? What is that? Fireclaw.
I'm here, if you change your mind.
Time for some strike.
So out of all the new things I just bought, what can each of them do? Any that sort of scream out at me? Behemoth is a gunner. Elemental Claw Strider's a gunner. Thunderjaw's a dash type. That's what I thought. Shell Snap, a Wide Maw, and a Snap Maw. 10, wow. So yeah, it looks like how some of these really good machines are made. Is it's almost worth a loss if they get taken down. Right then, so we've got something to look forward to. Well, I say look forward to. I'm gonna come back later. I'm gonna do each like story one as we go, and then yeah. There's so much of the map that we've been skipping over by following side quests. And I mean, just look at all the jobs I've given myself. Just because I haven't actually fulfilled anything. There's actually no set Fireclaw areas.
One way or another.
Here I come.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be like take on such and such monsters with a twist. Yeah, I'm going to need to do this arena big time. There's so much here I want. Right, well, we have a side quest stream ahead of us to finish all my jobs and all of my other things. Because, good God, this map is getting busy. We've moved quite far west, but I need to sort of focus on the side quests I've given myself and doing Poseidon next before we go any further east. Well, that I can do, but I can't talk to them. But where do we start? Like, a lot of these is just because I need to fight a machine for the first time. Hang on. It didn't say unknown location for the Slitherfang. Ooh, we know where one is. I'm gonna have some fun next stream, my God. Right then, let's fast travel to the next side quest, and we'll call it a night there. Oh, this is going to be so good. I've got so much to do now. I do need to go through my jobs though. I do need to go through a lot of jobs though and remove anything that's no longer needed. Like all of that's fine because I need all of them. Seeker Hunter bow upgrade, need that. Warden Sharpshot bow upgrade, need that. Martial Hunter bow, need that. Okay, I do actually need everything.
Trying to find should be around here.
I can actually upgrade that if I want to. No, use my bellow back. Oh, but I can max it out, but I don't use it that much. Just make it all of a upgrade now. All of a job. Just so I know what I'm looking for all the time. Yes, I do believe we have a side quest stream ahead of us. Oh, finally I can do a pouch upgrade. Wait, is there a potion pouch? I need squirrels. Big time.
Thought I was done for. Then I scrambled myself up a tree.
Yeah, there is a lot to do. So yeah, now we have a whole list of things. Just knowing where to start. At least the machine ones, it will literally be as I go to a quest, something will pop up, I kill it, I upgrade with it. But hopefully with all those strike pieces I can actually start making some decent strategies instead of just gunners! Ha! But I honestly don't think a Thunderjaw strategy will work. I mean, it may end up that when I do like the strike boards, it won't be so much, this is my team and I need to make it work. It will be, I've noticed he's doing this, so we need to do this to counter it. Like when we did that one that was annoying me because he used a slither fang that just ran away all the time. Having like a strategy like that might work in some of the later games. Because when I use something like a Thunderjaw, Slither Fang, Behemoth, that kind of thing, they're worth 6 victory points. So you can literally only slap on one other. And in that case, it would just be like a buffer. Something to boost his damage. But anyway, that is all from me for today. I know it was a bit of a shorter stream, but I started work early, needed a nap, slept longer than I needed to, needed dinner, you know, the huge. So I'm going to call it a night and head to bed. Horizon will be back on some point next week, where we will be doing a side quest stream, because I need loads of stuff. I mean, it's nice that I don't, like, I've made all these jobs for parts and everything, but the machines that I haven't fought or come near yet, I won't be just walking off miles just to go get them. I'll actually be, like, keeping myself restricted to these 5 machines until later in the game. So, we've got a lot to work on. Looking forward to it. So, look forward to that. Next stream is a side quest stream. Thank you all so much. Hopefully you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you all tomorrow for some more Lego. Bye bye.